Hello again. Alright, so, day one, part two, post-workout. I don't know, yeah, you probably can't see it, but I'm sweating. Not like super bad, but I'm definitely sweating. I'm still a bit out of breath. I'm going to say a lot. If I didn't specify that during the first one, I am definitely going to say a lot. It's my thinking word, and it's annoying, and it's a habit I'm trying to break. So, knocked out the workout, and when I say knocked out, I mean suffered through. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. But right, if I was being realistic with myself, I knew it was going to be difficult. I knew I was going to be struggling through it. I don't need these glasses on now, so you can actually see my face. Hey. So yeah, I did okay for the first couple rounds, like I do with any workout I'm starting, and I held my own. And I didn't realize I needed weights, so instead of weights, I used water jugs filled with water. So they worked pretty well, and I used those for the first two rounds, and then round three came around, and I was like, fudge, yeah, fudge. So, yeah, I did the modified stuff afterwards, and my only goal at that point in time was to keep up with the older, heavier set woman who was doing the modifiers. So, yeah, and there were a couple times where even I was struggling to keep up with that. So, hey, look at that. Older, heavier set women, you're doing better than I am so far, so good job. Let's see here. I mean, it was a good workout. I feel it, like, my neck is so stiff right now. Or, well, not stiff, but it's definitely going to be sore. My neck, my ass cheeks, under there, that's all going to be really sore tomorrow. My ass is going to be sore tomorrow. Hey, not like that. You dirty-minded, naughty person. No, not like that. So, I'm going to take a shower because it's very needed. Oh, and so it's clear, I haven't done my measurements yet or anything like that, and I'm definitely going to do some Shakeology after this because it's great for recovery. It tastes really good to help with the cravings, because guess what I wanted to do before I worked out? I wanted to drink. Like, that sounds like I have a habit, but I don't. Like, honestly, it's like I know, like, I'm cutting out all alcohol with the exception of one day. One day I'm going to have a little bit of whiskey with a friend of mine who's going to come over and we're going to play video games. But I'm going to make certain, my meals are set, and I'm going to make certain that, I'm good so that I can have that bit of whiskey. Even though I think we're only supposed to have wine, but I already have the whiskey and I don't feel like spending the money on the wine. If my coach watches this and she's like, no, you can't do that, then, well, I guess I'm going to go buy some wine. Or I'm just going to have, like, friggin' one of my free things, like make some watermelon water or mint water or something like that. I don't know. It'll look like a drink. He won't know the difference. I'll just pretend I'm drunk while gaming, and it'll give me an edge. I kind of like this idea now. All right. So you think I'm drunk, but I won't actually be drunk. And he'd be like, dude, I've been keeping pace with you the entire time. How are you not drunk? I'm like, you're just a punk. Ooh, vodka-y. But whatever. No, it's a good workout. I'm gonna be sore as hell tomorrow, so that'll be a fun vlog. But yeah, the reason I'm doing this is to help keep myself accountable. I said I was gonna do it, so I'm doing it. And hey, coincident enough, I'm at 4.5 minutes. So it's roughly 4:30, and guess what time it is? Roughly 4:30 in the morning. So I'm about to go use my blender, because I'm positive that's what my neighbors want to hear right now. But I don't give a shit, because they crank up their damn music when I'm trying to sleep. Like, okay, I get you want to enjoy your music, but 8:30 in the morning? No, that's not the time to blast metal and techno. I know they have pretty decent taste in music, I'll give them that. because I can clearly hear the songs half the time. But yeah, not at 8:30 in the morning. Like, give it an hour or two. Just like an hour or two, like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. That's pretty fair time to blast music. Not 8:30. You ass. Yeah. So I'm gonna go measure myself. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna make some Shakeology. I'm gonna watch some PewDiePie. And I'm gonna pass out because I really need sleep because I'm gonna be sore as hell tomorrow. So, to anyone who watches this, I guess the thing I want to point out is I gained 30 pounds not eating right and like half eating right and not working out at all. The reasoning for this was my sleep got really screwed up when I moved here. I had to get used to the temperature being way warmer, everything being drier. Like my whole body needed about 2.5 months to fully adjust. Does it make me a wuss or not? I don't know, but ultimately, I just was. Those were part of it, but I also used those as excuses. Cause I was only getting 4 hours of sleep a night and having to work 10-hour night, like 10 hour, like I would get 4 hours of sleep broken sleep. I'd fall asleep for a half hour or an hour, and then be up for an hour, and then fall back asleep, and then roughly about 4 to 4.5 hours of broken sleep later, my alarm's going off and I have to go to work again, and work was priority, but ultimately, regardless of all of that, I could have continued to work out, and I didn't. I also got off my meds because I ran out of meds. Couldn't find a place where they were under $200, and so then my body went through withdrawals, and I had to. I mean, luckily not as bad of withdrawals as they have been in the past, but nonetheless, it was a combination of all of these things, and then also me choosing the excuses. Like, even with my sleep screwed up, and even with my body out of whack for a bit, being off my medication, and I'm still off my meds right now, but my body's finally, it took a while, but my body's adjusted. I still could have continued to buy healthier food, and one little treat turned into two little treats, turned into, well, okay, I'm just gonna buy pizza this one